Auburn's Cam Newton is eligible to compete.
Obviously, we understand there's an NCAA review.
An NCAA violation occurred.
We realized we made a mistake.
I can't make any statement about that.
This morning, NCAA officials are investigating.
I never meant to bring this upon my team.
I'm truly remorseful for my actions.
My mistake and judgment, my selfishness.
Well, it sits very badly for Mr. Newton, I think. He's looking like a very shady character. Nothing wrong.
I haven't done anything wrong.
At the risk of sounding contrary, I mean, people in trite fashion ask from time to time, should players be paid? I like to phrase it in a different fashion, which is we have this multi-billion-dollar collegiate sports industry. We have to figure out a way to fairly compensate those who are fueling that industry. Like Bernie said, what a great business model. You make billions, oh, and by the way, you don't have to pay the employees anything. How great is that? I mean, it's the only institution in America that you can think of like this, where you're making billions of dollars, oh, and by the way, you don't pay the people.
The other argument, and Bryant's going to jump in 3 seconds into my saying this, the other argument is we're giving you a college education for free.
Right. Like it cost the University of Florida to put another butt in a seat. I mean, really, it's insane. It's insane.
And the other argument beyond that, which is a bit more subtle, is you're playing for your school. You're playing for your school.
Fitness test, we have the coveted 3 mile, where we have to run 3 miles in under 18 minutes.
So over the summer you train for the 3 mile pretty much every day. Basically your entire summer you're thinking about the 3 mile.
Good stuff, boys. Come on, Pops, you can make it under 17 maybe. 17:01.
Yeah, go on, man.
7. That's 17:40.
Good stuff, Alex.
44.
Good job, man. Good job,
There we go. 3 mile run. It's a test. I think it's come to be a symbol for BMS Soccer and who we are. It's not only a physical test, it's a mental test, it's a test of endurance and commitment, and it's the very first thing we do in preseason.
BMS Soccer, more than anything, we're a family.
It's a very tight group of friends.
I love playing so much because every day I get to go out and hang out with my 27 best friends pretty much.
I think we're one of the fittest teams in the country.
The players here believe they're just as good and they're willing to work to create that.
I think that this comes from how hard we work. I mean, we may not be the most talented team out there, but I can honestly say that I've seen every guy on this team to the point of exhaustion, and that's for each other.
Ready, go. Put it down, fellas, let's go.
The second group goes. Usually in the second group, you get a couple guys that are kind of close.
It really starts our season off well because it creates the unity that the team needs, the togetherness that the team needs, and you can see when the players are pushing each other, when they're encouraging. There'll be guys who've just run 3 miles and finished under 18 minutes, and they'll be out running laps, 10 minutes later with guys trying to help them, trying to pace them, trying to encourage them.
Tough team, man! Look at that stride! 17, 11,
T-Mac's pushing.
There you go, T-Mac.
Yeah, he's pushing ahead.
17, T-Mac! You're electric, T-Mac! That's one, T-Mac! 30 seconds. 30 cheetah. Come on! Jay! Never again! Here. Good job, buddy. Come on, Jack. All the way. Come in.
Oh, shit.
As far as making it and not making it, I made it my freshman year. My sophomore year, I failed my first time, and that's quite possibly one of the worst feelings I've ever had being a Brown men's soccer player. You just kind of feel like you've let down the team because everyone's expected to come in that fit, and when you fail, you just kind of feel like you let everyone down.
And coming in, I go, how the hell am I going to do this? And I struggled with it my freshman year. I mean, I must have run it 10 or 11 times my freshman year, but it's really a mindset you have to take. In my sophomore year, I came in, and it took a couple times, but it got to the point where I said, I'm not doing this anymore. And I was the only one running this day, and I had the whole entire team out with me.
Going along with that, you're not eligible to play yet until you pass. So you got to wait a whole week. You got to go through triple, double sessions for a week, and then go ahead and try to attempt it again on tired legs. And you're just trying to get your jersey. And everyone else is focusing on the games, the scrimmages, playing well. And you got to focus on that and focus on running that 3 mile. So, I mean, it adds pressure to preseason. And you you can only blame yourself.
I had a different guy with me on every rap.
It's something that you gotta do.
Screaming in my ear, telling me I had to go, and I had to go, and this was it. I was not doing this again. And honestly, I think the second to last lap, I didn't touch the ground because Taylor Gorman was holding me off the ground. And the last lap, I just said, you know what, I'm doing it. And there was guys running in front of me, and I told them all to get out of the way and just sprinted as fast as I could. And it could not have been a better feeling that morning.
3 miles has never been an easy task for me. I've never been the most fit kid. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill this 3 mile. I'm gonna kill this 3 mile. And 2 days before I leave for school, I'm playing in a Mexican league. I'm the only white boy in the whole league. And I get taken out, and I sprain my ankle pretty badly. And I can't run or do anything for at least 3 weeks.
And I had a different guy with me on every lap, screaming in my ear, telling me I had to go, and I had to go, and this was it. I was not doing this again.
So the first day I can run, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna try and run like a mile or two, see how I'm feeling. But I keep going, 1.5 miles, I'm right there, I'm like right around 9 minutes, and I'm hurting, but I gotta keep going. If I get it done, I'm not gonna have to do it again. I might as well keep going. So I'm limping more, I'm struggling, I got a bunch of people helping me out, breaking the one for me, pushing me, just keeping me going.
Last time, but one time. 8 seconds. Let's go, Randy. Come on, Randy. Come on, you're up. Start now, baby. 17, 30. Let's go, Randy. Come on, Randy. Watch out, guys.
You got it!
One of the hardest things I've ever done, but I made it.
Kobe, come give me some tender love and care.
Good job, Jackie boy.
BMS till I die. I feel like graduated, actually.
This test, and I think the 3 mile is the most important and the one that really defines us. And again, before I came to Brown, I had never had a 3 mile test, and it's really not about as much about the 3 miles as it is about becoming a team and coming together and committing to physical and mental success.
Save me! Save me from myself!
Dude, you made it, man. You made it.
Get my legs.
Yo, say something, camera.
What are your legs? We're taking it to the street!
Jack, how do you feel about passing the 3 mile?
Feel great, Eric. Feel good. A little sore, but got a big game today. So.
You know, you want to run good, you try to run good. Yeah, I think you ran pretty good today.
Oh, you ran pretty good.
Everything good.
Jack Coons, sophomore midfielder. Preseason, it's been a bit of a grind. Been here since the 19th, doing a little bit of double sessions. Some days triples, because Wing Dogs run the 3 mile a couple times. Come on, boys. It's good about our team.
Exactly.
What? Cyrus, man, you gotta get the hell out of here. It's good about our team. I think we're probably the fittest team in the nation, but also the closest team. I think we're pretty
sexiest, Jack.
pretty tight squad. Even from the seniors to the freshmen, I would say. Everyone's pretty good friends. We got each other's backs. I think it shows in games.
We know that it means the world to us, and regardless, we have our friends out there, you know.
All right, so the culture of BMS Soccer is it's one of a kind, I'd say. We all love playing, we love the game, and we really love each other. That's what it comes down to. No matter what we're doing, whether it's practice, during, before, after the game, we're always having a good time. You know, there's nothing better than being in college. It's the time of your life, and I think it's just a great experience having a great group of guys that are all, you know, interested in the same thing, just doing what we love together.
Perfect. The reason why we can compete with all these tough teams is because of how determined we are and how much hard work we have. I mean, I can't think of another team that works as hard as we do. You know, people laugh over the summer when I tell them about my fitness test and how every guy on the team has to do it. And I think that all comes with the mindset. Like, okay, that's a challenge we all got to get through together. We'll have guys pushing your back, getting you through that. That's the same. We take the same mentality to games. You know, we push each other through, and we demand the best from one another.